So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. Not the most convincing of passes. In with the challenge. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this player, Grottenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector.
And Keane! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And he was quick to react. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Keane. Keane.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, that's nicely done.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Just eases him off the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Keane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Spread it left. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. He is through. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away and reclaimed it in a trice. And they've got rid. Cannon. Now, can they get him away? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And back to the keeper. Gravenberg. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Keane. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Gravenberg. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Goal! Loriol! And it's Loriol who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Lorient are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah.
He's having a shot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Red Star finding their passes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gravenberg. And it's Gravenberg. Gravenberg. Little pass back. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're underway again.
Red Star really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Threads one in. Chance! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close.
Keane! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Red Star with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Backward it goes. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This is their second corner of the game. And it's made its way to him. Real chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he shoots! Lorient are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Turns and goes back. Chance, surely!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gravenberg. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's cut it out. Lingard. Some really good ball movement. Lorient takes a shot! Keane looks to get on the end of this. No, that's been intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Keane, he has a look up. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. I think we're just about done here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Buonanotte. Look at the space here. And the finish!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That looks a cracking ball. This looks promising. Red Star have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So, third corner of the game. Good read, needed to be. And time is up. Red Star have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.